Alrighty, hello there everyone, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. Today we're doing a quick little test. This is obviously DCS, and this is a mod for the Admiral Kastanov, which is the Admiral Gorshkov class frigate, known by the Russian designation Project 22350. Now, the newest frigates, these are the newest frigates in the Russian Navy being built by Severnaya Verf in St. Petersburg for the Russian Navy at a cost of $250 million a pop. Project 22350 was designed by Severnaya Design Bureau and incorporates the use of stealth technology. As of August 2020, 10 vessels have been delivered in order for delivery by 2027. The lead ship of the class, Admiral Gorshkov, was commissioned in July 2018. Points to note, you have 3 ships. Well, so 2 ships that are currently in active service, the Admiral Gorshkov and the Admiral Kastanov. We're looking at the Kastanov today. Yeah. So that, and now this isn't to be convinced. So these, I don't believe, have actually been deployed to the Black Sea, as the Admiral Izakov, which is due for the Black Sea Fleet, is still showing as under construction on Wikipedia. I'm not saying that's wrong. I do know, however, that there are quite a few more Admiral Grigorovich class frigates currently available to them in the Black Sea, and we believe it's either Grigorovich or Essen. Correction, no, my apologies. Admiral Makarov, that was the target of the UUV attack. Sorry, the USV attack by the Ukrainians. So let's step it up, and what we're going to do is we're going to wait and do a grudge match. I happen to know, from what I know, I believe the Grigorov, sorry, the Kastanov is going to attack first. Points to note here, at sea level, I believe it's 5.5 miles to the radar horizon, or to the horizon. However, for every foot you climb, you gain 2 miles of visibility. So you can see that radar's at the very top of the ship for a reason. However, that radar you see spinning around is an air search radar, so that won't help them detect the enemy ship, which, by the way, is just sailing on a collision course, and is the Arleigh Burke 112, which is the Michael Murphy. So no shots have been fired yet. We'll just fast forward slightly and just see what happens here. Ooh, heck. So we've got a distance to run now between both ships. They're basically running at each other to flank bail. Distance to run now of 30 nautical miles. This basically simulates just a grudge match of the ships using their onboard sensors to attack each other. Like I say, look at the wake it's creating, just that bow wave. I am trusting that the Grigorovich is going to fire first, as it incorporates levels of stealth, but I could be entirely wrong in this. I keep calling it the Grigorovich, the Kastanov. I do apologise, guys. Now, the weapons on board the Kastanov, I'm not, the Arleigh Burke, we all know the Burke carries harpoons for ship-to-ship firing, basically. But the Kastanov is sort of the new one. So it carries 2x8 Sierra 314 VLS cells for Caliber, Onyx, or Zircon anti-ship missiles. Oh, firing missiles. Hang on, missiles in the air. So we've got literally just, as soon as they got radar lock, they fired. So let's have a look. We've got the Caliber anti-ship missile on the front there. Got missiles going high in front of us. That looks like a smoke con from an SM-2. You can see we've got 2 missiles in formation here, actually. So that is the Onyx behind. So what I'm actually going to do is ride that Onyx. We'll observe from that one what's going on. The Admiral, but the Arleigh Burke, sorry, is just sitting there. Now this is a head-on attack. So I mean, there are seaways on the front there. But you can see there's two Calibers and 4 Onyx fired. Caliber, think fast harpoon. Onyx, think something much bigger. Wow, okay, they're starting to kill things. So that first caliber, that's going to make it in. Ooh, ouch. Right, hang on. We're just going to go to the freaking... Wow. Got a burning hole in the front of Burke, and the Burke's dead. Is it? Yep, it's dead. That's absolutely crazy. So, we had one Sea Whiz mount to bear there. I mean... Now, that looks quite strange to me, if I'm honest, because the caliber had Sea Whiz rounds bouncing all around it. Right. We're going to run that again, but I'm going to just try and engage one of the calibers, because, you know, I want to just make sure it has a damage model and that there's any point to this test whatsoever. If not, I'll just scream the mod maker's name, which I think is 8-ball, 9-ball. I'm not too sure actually on this one. So I'm just going to fly a little ways ahead in my murder bog. I'm just going to do that. And then that. Because my airplane's basically... Uh-oh, my airplane's not frozen in space. We'll just allow the Grigorovich to catch up and basically fire. Fire his load. Right. Shift Z. Wait, I'm being fired at. Okay, so he's not firing at me, but he's fired 2 Onyx. But I'm being fired at by an SM2. Wonderful. Onyx. Caliber, right. So I can go into dogfight mode, which is that there. So I'm just going to wait for that missile, figure out where that missile's in front of me now. Break. It is bearing from me now. I find this really difficult to use the bloody thing. Right. So now apparently I just can't do that. So, right, let's just be calm and collected here. See if we can spot ourselves from the missile's POV. Apparently not. So let's go to that missile POV there, because that's the caliber we want. And right. Get low. Right, there you have it. So we want to turn... This is stupid. Oh, there's one. I know that alarm that went off there is just designed to get my attention. But, oh my god. Right. That's an Onyx that's overtaking. No, it's not. The Onyx is losing it. Wow. This is difficult. And I'm just dead. Hang on. Right. I'm trying to figure out how I test the damage model of the calibers, and I don't think I can, if I'm totally honest. So I guess at this stage, the outcome here is caliber is scary. The caliber will be using the published statistics. I'm not a good enough dev to figure out if caliber is telling the truth. And caliber generally can just avoid seaways rounds like that. I don't know. You know, flight altitude 20 meters over water, that's about what we saw. Yeah, 50 to 150 over ground. Yep, that's about right. Well, we didn't see it over ground, sort of over water, 20 meters over water, absolutely right. 0.8 Mach, which is about what it flew at low level. That's about right. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have a little look at. I'm just going to drink that. So one thing I would point out, it's never been actually. I can't see a time a caliber has been fired against a confirmed moving target. And I'm using Wikipedia as my source here because, you know, frankly, everyone's got the access to edit it, but, you know, you're looking at, fired from the Black Sea on targets in Ukraine, hitting a city in Ukraine, targets across Ukraine. And then it's all against land-based targets. There's no confirmation here that it's ever been used against a moving ship. Moving ships, difficult to hit, right? You know, something that if I had another human with me, then we both had combined arms, we could, you know, take command of a ship each and actually, like, do some ship-to-ship combat and do tactics and stuff. But, you know, because at the end of the day, ships move, right? And that makes them quite difficult to hit. But honestly, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. So, anyway, we'll end the video there. I guess from the available information, we have to conclude that caliber is terrifying and it will wreck your Arleigh Burke before you can even get a shot off. What we'll do, just to give the Arleigh Burke a chance, let's pull them to really close quarters combat here and see what effect that has. So we'll just, you know, do the old broadside engagement basically, and we'll wrap the video up there. I love how quick DCS is to load now for me. It used to take a good sort of 20-30 minutes at one point. I'm not joking there. There's the Arleigh Burke. Oh wow, missiles away. What are we we're launching caliber. Point blank range caliber. So actually it's a really slow flying caliber. Actually, Arleigh Burke should be able to kill this. I don't think it has that can't have a damage model. Yeah, look at that. I mean, okay, the Kastanov's finally taken some hits here, and it is not a fun place to be, but overall, I can't buy that. Like, no. The Arleigh, like, yeah. Like I say, I'm not a good enough dev to figure out what that would be there, but yeah. Let's put them right next to each other. Like, Arleigh Burke will win, or I'm a, I don't know, something derogatory term that I probably can't say on YouTube anymore. Oh, wow. His Kashtans have got green tracers. That's cool. Star Wars. We're doing it, Star Wars. Hang on. What's... How the fuck? That cannot be accurate. So the Arleigh Burke got the... Right, you know what I'm doing. Hang on. Hang on. Rules of engagement. Weapon hold. Arleigh Burke will win this. So, but I think we've actually exposed a problem here. You know, I'm shouting and screaming and memeing a bit here, but like I say, I think overall we have to be conscious here that actually this is a bit unfair. That 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I refuse to believe that. I mean, to be honest, it's not a fighting ship at this point. It's, you know, it's a pretty damaged boat, but I do think this mod is inaccurate inherently. So on that note, on a flaming Arleigh Burke, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you did. Subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. I can't make this work for America to win. Sorry, boys and girls. Actually, there's one more item before we call this a day, but I need to grab a screenshot first. Right, I've done the only thing I can do at this point. Give myself an A10, which cannot be killed. It will not be killed! With all of the Mark 82 air balloons. I think I've, like, sorted out the entire US military on them. So much so I've crashed the game. That's how fabulous this is going to be. And I've made myself immortal for legal reasons. A10 must not be killed. No, no, no. Okay, we'll circle around. Let them fight each other. Now, DSMS. This is what the game calls immortal. Fuck my luck in this world. Right, you know what? Fuck it. Well done, Russia. Clear Russia by us at the game. Yeah. Right. Anyway, I guess ending that on as much of a climax as we can. The Arleigh Burke's on fire again. I'm sorry, I've killed the Michael Murphy so many times over. I'm a disappointment. I apologise. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.